Hello guys, my name is Quest. You can find me on Twitter at QuestingBeaver or on Twitch at Scry guys. And I'm here with again
Barry. You can find me on TikTok as Otaku.
And we are here for a bit of old news, but it's only been a week since this news came out for some Modern Horizon 2 leaks. Some pretty spicy one. The first one coming up is Counterspell for 2 blue. Basically, everyone should know this spell, but if you don't, it's 2 blue counter target spell. Pretty simple. In Modern though, this is pretty spicy for control decks.
Yeah, so Quest is totally going to be the modern guy for this podcast, or this YouTube channel.
I'll probably be the format guy. So,
yeah.
Like, I mean, if it comes
the
to
constructed
EDH,
format guy, right? But no, I mean, Counterspell is just, it's a tale as old as time, right? It's the original. No.
Yes, it is.
I mean, even the original art was like, nah, dog.
Yeah.
So, what do you think the impact of Counterspell? What is the impact of Counterspell going to be on the modern format?
It's gonna definitely give a lot of the tempo decks, like the decks that have blue in it, right? Like Teamer, Grixis, Sultai, maybe Jeskai too. Like, it's just gonna give them like a reach. Like, it really needs like something that disrupts, like not give your opponent a chance to pay mana for it.
Yeah,
because you have a bunch of those, right? You have a mana leak. What another one? Stubborn Denial. It's this card going to really impact the format.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Counterspell is just plain simple, cut and dry. No.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I can imagine all the people in Modern just like, oh, finally we got it back, guys.
Yeah, not. I mean, like, you have Force Negation, which, like, it's definitely. Oh man. I mean, you still have a large pool of, like, really great Counterspell, but this will probably be added in to all those control decks and even tempo. Like, it's really good.
Yeah. So the next one we have is Shardless Agent. 1 in semi-colors, artifact creature, human rogue, and it has Cascade.
It's this card gonna definitely give Sultai and Teamer a level up for Death Shadow decks. Like, that card is really good. It's just a Cascade part. That's all that matters. Don't forget it's a body. Just a Cascade really matters for.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's always a plus when you get when you can get a body with a spell, right?
Yeah, thank goodness that they fixed the Tybalt rule, because because we wouldn't want that to happen again with all this free Cascade and all that.
Oh yeah, because the front side of Valky is a 2-drop.
Yeah.
And so you're like, no, I'm gonna play for the Tybalt side. Bam. Like, what?
Yeah, like Tybalt trickery, but yeah, this card going to give Temple decks definitely that one creature that they need, because you get 2 creatures for a price of 1.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it could not be a creature too. It could just be a random spell.
Oh yeah, that too.
Right.
But like, I'm pretty sure if you're playing like this creature, you wouldn't really want like any like counter spell, maybe like draw spells too, or disruption too. Like, if it's on Sultai, you could play like this and like maybe like a control list without or just destroy things, or Dotsies. You got jeez, can't think of it. Kozilek's
Inquisition.
Yes, I couldn't think of it on top of my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely gonna, like, majority of these cards are gonna really impact the format, like, a lot.
Yeah,
like,
and sorry, Teamer, Faithless Looting is gone. So.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Faithless Looting. That was a tragedy.
All right, and for the next card.
Next card is Sanctum Prelate, and it's going to be a buy a box promo for 2 white, 1 colorless, human cleric mythic. As Sanctum Prelate entered the battlefield, choose a number. Non-creature spell with convert mana cost equal to the number cannot be cast. Whew. And it's a 2/2. It's definitely going to give humans a new toolbox.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, like, especially if you could run 4 of these, you could just shut down Sword of the Gale. Like, all right, no 1-drops, no 2-drops.
Yeah, and even like in mono taxes, or just seemed really good in tax decks.
All right, like I said, I'm not the modern guy, but you could still also. I mean, humans are such dinky creatures. They're weenie decks.
Oh,
and then you can name 4 just to be like, nah, no Supreme Verdicts or no fun board wipes for you.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely really powerful, because you could definitely cheat this in with Aether Vial and it get pumped too because of human. And like, in the human decks, like, their mana base is literally like, cool, 5 colors, and this guy fits right in.
Yeah, and then plus since like weenie decks are just so, like, they're usually 3 and under.
Yeah.
You could really shut off anything 4 and above.
Yeah, and this seemed really good against like some matchup like Burn. You can name one, and they just locked out all their 1-mana Burn spell. Then if you get another one down, I think they're just dead. Like if you name 2, they're just like looking at their hand like I can't cast anything to kill my opponent. That's really powerful. I'm glad that this card is finally getting into Modern. I felt like it should have been when it first got printed. It just seems weird now it's getting put in.
Yeah. Do you think this is going to be main board, or do you think this is going to be a sideboard all-star?
Both. I believe both. I could definitely see like 2 in the main and then 2 in the side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Next one we have is a super old enchantment from, I believe...
from Judgment.
Judgment? Yeah. We have Solitary Confinement, 2 and a white. An enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Solitary Confinement unless you discard a card from your hand. Skip your draw step. You can't be the target of spells or ability and prevent all damage that would be dealt to you.
This is really gross and like some janky combo deck. Like I know there are like actually a few because like you could like try to think of like a few right now I could do with this. Something that's that's going to get added to Not Living End. What the one that like that the combo with Angel Grace? I'm trying to think of it right now.
Oh gosh.
Can't even think of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good sideboard in like maybe control decks because like you definitely have a lot of draw in those type of decks.
Yeah, and then so all you really need to do is stall damage and
Ad Nauseam. There we go. I couldn't even think of it. Ad Nauseam is gonna be. Get a new toolbox too. Like they don't have to play Phyrexian Life anymore. They could just slide this in. Like cool. I'm gonna just.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a better because the Phyrexian Life was what, 4 mana too, right?
No, it's 3 mana.
Is it 3
but
mana?
But it gives you infect except for damage.
What am I thinking about this for? Is it like something Annex?
Norn's
Annex or something like that? Maybe.
Think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean this card already like where I face it in all the time is in EDH and it's already a pain.
Yeah, definitely a nice reprint too. I don't think we even got a reprint.
This is the first reprint. Yeah.
New art too, and it's. I don't think there's a foil in Judgment there.
I feel like there might be. I'm not 100%
pretty sure expensive, but now you could get this card in foil and new art.
Yeah, I mean, this card was getting pretty ridiculous in the price tag. I think it was like around $40, $50 now.
Yeah.
And so and then even for EDH, it's like a really nice reprint just because of all those enchantment decks running around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got the Selesnya enchantments, you got the Bant enchantments. So yeah, this is gonna be a nice fun include.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Let's talk about the other news that we don't have spoilers for, but we do have news of it.
Yes. All right. A Planeswalker that counts at a 1/1 in every other zone. So not on the battlefield, but in your library, graveyard, exiled hand. It is a 1/1 insect. So basically, you could Green Sun Zenith it into play from your library.
Yeah, which is pretty sweet tech.
Yeah, definitely a sweet little new like mechanic. I kind of like it. I hope there's like more like maybe more creatures that are like this in the set, or just like maybe just the one Planeswalker that only has it. But it's a definitely really cool design.
Wait, are you saying that Modern Horizons is just War of the Spark 2.0?
No, not every Planeswalker, just creature. Just creatures, guys.
I mean, this is gonna be pretty sweet because even like in other formats too, you can depending on the color it's gonna be. Which I mean, insects tend to be like green or black or a mixture of the both. You can like what's it called? Depending on how much it costs too, you could like natural order. Natural order, yeah. Yeah, you could natural order it. You could worldly tutor it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely nice that in other zones it counts as a 1/1 insect.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and then so now we also have news that there's gonna be a whole new cycle of Shriekmoth style evoke elementals where you exile a card from your hand to evoke them.
Yes, that's definitely going to be really good. Just get a free spell just for one card, which is definitely powerful in Modern. And even like other formats too, like depending on what they do, like I don't think they would do Multi-Drifter again, like a different type of Multi-Drifter.
Multi-Drifter is so
like
strong.
Draw 3 and then discard 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like the fact that like in the early game you can gain advantage.
Yeah.
Just so like maybe you have too much lands and this new evoke creature will draw you a card or let you loot or something like that. Or versus when you're sort of at the top end and maybe you just need blockers.
I could definitely see this in like Dredge, depending on like what different ones you have, like that give you like that draw power. Then you discard. Like I feel like they might make one, but we'll see down the road what type of evoke creature do they make. But yeah, moving on to the next one. We're going to get a new cycle of like restore to balance cycle, like the suspend cards. Hopefully we get some really like busted ones.
Oh, right. The only thing I always had a qualm about suspend cards is that they see it coming.
Yeah.
Like I wish you could suspend face down.
Face down. Oh no, that would be like foretell. Like I'm gonna just suspend this. Have fun figuring out what it is.
I mean, that's the mystery. The mystery of it is what makes it more suspenseful, right?
Yeah.
Because then, like, when people will see like a what's called like a wheel of fate, it's so like so everyone's like, oh, it's on the less suspend counter. Let me dump my hand.
Yeah, I could definitely see like a overwhelming stampede.
Oh, right.
Something stupid for green. Black maybe like a tutor.
Yeah, no, blue's gonna get a suspend card that's pretty much Psych Rift.
Oh my goodness, that would be gross. That would be like for 7 mana, or no, they won't have a command cost, right?
Yeah.
Because Restored Balance didn't. But yeah, that's pretty gross if it had just Icon Grift.
Yeah, but then you also have to remember too that you can cascade into those suspend cards.
Yeah, you can, because there are 3 mana cascade spells, and you could definitely get this like broken start where like cool. Bounce your board, you're behind a bit more, like in Modern, you're way behind if you're playing like bouncing your board if you're playing like Jund or something. Yeah. You have like let's say turn 1 Lava Mancer, turn 2 Tarmogoyf, and turn 3 Liliana.
Yeah.
And then you get board wide. They're behind. They're like 3 turns behind now.
Yeah,
because you just did that.
Yeah, like especially during those times, it almost feels like, oh, I should just scoop then.
Yeah.
Because I'm too far behind. I'm never gonna get back into this game.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
And then for the last one, we have a old card that we have always thought maybe it was an unstable creature.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's never gonna get a card, but it's only been on one card in Legends.
In the lore.
In the lore.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I for sure thought it was like, oh, I think that's a misprint. But it is Asmoran Omar Dekadai Stina Koldakar. Now, don't quote me on that, because that name is all together.
Yeah.
But it is getting a card, and the only way that you can cast her is she could only be madnessed into play.
Yeah, that's definitely really interesting. Just 0 cost. I mean, it could be cascaded too, again.
Yeah.
Which is definitely a problem in Modern. Because like they're not gonna like they're gonna have to like not make it like a big creature, because that's just gonna get busted with like Charlotte's Agent. Like it's definitely gonna be a red card for sure, because Madness. Like I don't think there's any like green or even black. It might be like a Rakdos type of card, but like seeing that getting like just it better not be huge, Wizards. You better not make it into like a 6/6 like flying vigilance, like something else like stupid. Like, that will probably, like, make it into a ban like Hogak. Hogak got the ban hammer because you made it too OP. You had to ban Bridge from Willow first. I'm like, cool, it's fine. And then you had to ban it in Modern later that, like, year. It's
because it was all over the top 8.
No, because
Hogak?
you keep on turn 2ing it. Like, that's what they keep on doing. But, only Wizards know.
Question, right, is what's called frantic search legal in Modern?
No.
Oh, okay.
That card will
that's gonna
be
gross.
too gross, because you just untapped 3 land. That's from Urza Saga, right?
I don't know.
They're from the Urza block, and
It's been reprinted a couple
any of
times
those
at this
cards
point.
that
I'm lost.
untap your land are too broken.
Sir, that is blue ramp. Okay.
Well, whatever you say there, Chief.
Well, no. That's the reason why they created those cards. Because they're like, oh, we need to find a way for blue to at least like keep up with the green decks or something like that. So like, how about we reprint these cards? How about we reprint these cards like Palinchron, Great Whale, Peregrine Drake?
Man. All right.
Oh man, yeah, but it is pretty exciting. I mean, I was kind of surprised that we got news so fast about Modern Horizons, just because we're still trying to process Strixhaven, which hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah, I still haven't, but we'll definitely see that down in a couple months for sure. Probably coming out in June or July. I'm pretty sure July though.
Yeah, I'm really just hoping that we get enemy fetches in this one.
Hopefully, if not, they're just going to keep on spiking up.
Oh,
thank goodness they just got all the expensive one done, but now I need to get all four more.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely guys, like, subscribe, and comment what's your favorite leak out of the Modern Horizons 2, and definitely comment what type of card would you like to see in the set. You can make up one or reprint. And my name is Quest.
My name is Barry.
And we are the Scry guys.